I have to say we were always very close, but Rasha as a young child, like any young little sibling was a pain in the butt,
I don't
was
know what
very
she's talking
spoiled.
about.
Correct.
I mean, that's the real deal, but as we got older and, I was living in Portland at the time and Rasha came and moved with her family just by coincidence. It's kind of strange. And she ended up living with me and my boyfriend at the time. And I actually saw her start to, develop into this amazing young woman, which I knew she always was going to be after she was,
A
a
brat of
spoiled
a
little
child.
child. And I can say the same thing about me. But yes, to answer your question, we have always been this close. And our mother, like we were always like Charlie's Angels, mom, Rasha, and myself. My mother had me when she was 15. So I've been along this, this road with her entire life until she, physically left this earth. And then Rasha, the same, like we were always really, really close. And that's how she wanted her girls to be,
You'd get jealous of it at times, even like because we were, I think probably Yvette, you'd say probably when I was 14, we like became like best friends, right?
Yeah.
Prior to that, I was the baby sister. We're 11 years apart. I followed her around like a little puppy. I don't remember the part about me being a brat.
Yeah, right.
No way.
But I always looked up to and idolized my sister and my mom, but like there's always been something special with me and Yvette, and especially too because no one ever really believed that we were sisters. Because
and we were always explaining, we're like, yes, hello, we're sisters, we have different fathers, look at our nose, look at our forehead, look at our smile, like if you put us all together you can see it. So I think absolutely we bonded because of that, because she's blonde, blue-eyed, and because I'm multiracial, curly haired. Like it was 11 years apart. There was always this deep connection, and mom always wanted us, like she years ago, you two have to do a book. You have to do a book.
Wow.
The color of love, because coming from what my mom came through growing up, with racism on both sides, like Rasha said earlier, not fitting in on, the black side or the white side, or always getting asked these questions like, well, where do I really belong? So it was really important for her to raise us in Hawaii in a melting pot and, have us stay close, and that just happened naturally. And because we had an amazing mother.
Yeah. And even I will say too, because a lot of people don't talk about grief, and grief is so paralyzingly hard.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
And we thank God and the goddesses, whoever anyone believes in, like that I had my sister after mom passed. Cause again, like, our lives blew up in a beautiful way, but in a crazy way.
Yeah.
So thank God I have my sister to go through this with, no matter how bad it gets, no matter how much hate is out there, because there are haters all over.
It's crazy. I know.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I have my sister and she has my back and I have hers. And she's been like that since I was a little kid. Like,
always.
Like I never even smoked a cigarette or drank because I was like, my sister will kick my ass. And she never laid a finger on me, but she was always like, who are you talking to? That person has a cigarette. No, don't talk to them. Like she was fiercely protective.
I was sorry. Yeah. And I was that way of my mom as well too. I've always felt like, and I've been told like I've just been this old soul, and I've always been very protective of both mom and Rasha.
So. She was the mom. Yvette was the mom, and me and mom were the kids.
I'm getting